Huh? All right, again, some technical difficulties. We believe we're back on the air here at SammyVision, and what a turn of events if you've missed anything, and you probably have. It's now Miami leading 2-1 on 2 power play goals, a 5-on-3, and then the follow-up 5-on-4 after that. So back-to-back power play goals for Miami, and they now lead this game 2-1. And again, the importance of not taking penalties right in the face now of the Warcats as they find themselves down 2-1, first period of play, 5:33 remaining in the first period. Warcats on the very first shift, 14 seconds into the game, had a goal by Santos Shalia on a breakaway, a nice pass by Cullen Hassel, and they took the lead, all the momentum, and then penalties. The bane of their existence, penalties. Got to stay out of the box. So now DJ Bridge, Josh Tidd, Colin Fury out there for the Warcats. That's Josh Tidd with the puck. Tidd now bring the puck up on the right side. Tidd trying to get by one man, not able to get her all the way around. Owen Hood digging that puck out up on the play, now back in behind for DJ Bridge. Backhands it out in front, goes under Colin Fury's stick. Wind up shot by Bryce Wickheiser, doesn't get all the way through. Turnaround attempt by Tidd, didn't make it either. And now sent out all the way down by Miami. Icing waved off. That puck's not going to make it all the way to the goal line before picked up by Owen Hood. Owen Hood now with it. Has to step away from DJ Bridge first, but gets it up on the right side to Josh Tidd. Josh Tidd, good job dumping that puck in as his team makes a line change. Shalia back out there and steals the puck. Number 65, Shalia, sends it back in behind the net where Miami picks it up, and Josh Tidd runs into his man. Loose puck then behind the goal line as there's a glove down on the, I believe Josh Tidd lost his glove as well. Again, almost kept in at the blue line, sent in by the Warcats, and touching back up, the Warcats have to go to get on sides. Aiden Whaley sends that puck in, again having to touch back up the Warcats on the delayed offsides. But back with Cowens, Shalia, and Hassel. This is the combination that's done a lot of damage throughout the early part of this season for the Warcats. Up to Cowens on the right side. Nixon to Cowens. Cowens now falls down. He was trying to get it back to Nixon. Nixon then at the blue line stepped up. And now we're going to have Miami in an odd man rush coming the other way. Trying to slide it fast across. Good job by Aiden Whaley to get that puck, or to stop that puck from connecting. Icing going to be waved off, also beneficial there for the Warcats, as they were just trying to get it out of the zone and sent it down, and probably would have lived with icing if they had it, but it did not make it all the way down. And now here on the offsides, the whistle blows, and then after the play, Miami player number 15 jumping on top of Santos Shalia. And Santo does a good job to draw that penalty. He's got to be careful he does not get another one himself, though. And Cullen Hassel retrieving a glove, Josh Tidd's glove. And so the Warcats, first chance on the power play, see if they can capitalize just as Miami had. Shalia takes that face off and wins it back to Reisinger. Reisinger retreats behind his goal to Hassel. Hassel leaves it for Reisinger. Reisinger up to Cooper Kleberger. Wilson Cooper Kleberger to Shalia. Shalia sliding it down, trying not enough on that pass. Tried to get it down to Cedric Cowens. Kept in though. Cooper Kleberger at the left point. Saucer pass over to Reisinger. Reisinger still with it. Top of the face-off dot to Hassel. Hassel through traffic, right on save made there by the goaltender. Dug out by Cowens. Cowens to Hassel. Back to Cowens. Cowens, back to Hassel. Hassel, top of the face-off circle. Patience shown here by the Warcats. 1:15 remaining on the power play. Cross-ice feed to Shalia, winds up shot. Goal scored. Hamburger! It's a power play goal. Cullen Hassel to Santos Shalia. And the Warcats tie this game up. Again, taking advantage of the special teams. Both teams have done that so far. Knotted at 2 with 2:27 remaining in the first period. And that's got to make Shalia feel happy to get on the scoreboard twice in this game. He's had a little bit of tough luck against Miami over the last few years. but not so much this time. After a little discussion by the referees, drop the puck, and now a new game here. 2:22 on the clock, first period. Now it's down to 2:20. Save made there by Ada Mukovitz. David Reisinger, Sean Hunt, and possibly Reed Hinton, the other forward. Snyder, Alex Snyder on defense, and that was him playing the puck around, trying to get it to Nicholas Crone. Loose puck comes right into the high slot, number 11, then pulls up as he saw Alex Snyder in front of him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with that. He pulled up and ended up losing the puck. But now loose puck in the corner. Miami picks it back up, curling around off of that half wall, trying to get a pass across. Good play there by Reed Hinton to intercept it and send it down the ice. Miami from their own zone, from their blue line. Now skating it through neutral ice into the Warcats zone. Long shot. Save made there by Mukovitz, who holds on for another face-off into the Warcats zone. 1:43 now remaining in the first period. All tied up at 2. 2 goals by Santos Shalia. 2 power play goals by Miami. DJ Bridge out there with Josh Tidd, Colin Fury, and Josh Tidd with the puck now on the left side. He pulls up, leaves it for DJ Bridge. DJ Bridge, shot, save made. Rebound attempt. Not able to get to it where the Warcats now back out of the zone, and Eden Whaley breaks up that pass as he was getting back. Good job by Whaley. It's now Miami with the shot right on number 15. Save made there by Aiden Mukovitz again. Miami sends that puck in, and Chase Nixon happy to pick it up. Chase Nixon now on the right side. He slides it across looking for DJ Bridge, who kicked it into the corner. Hit with a high stick out of the air. Not so sure. That was close. I think they said that Cedric Cowens knocked it down with a high stick, but Cowens picks that puck back up. Shot save made there by the goaltender for Miami, who hangs on. Face-off now with under a minute to go in the first period. Going to take place here deep in Miami zone. Shalia stepping back out with Cullen Hassel. Complete the line change with Cedric Cowens. Shalia waiting for the puck drop. Miami wins it and gets the puck out. Owen Hood now giving chase. Beats number 11 to the puck. Owen Hood hard off the wall, and then Cowens kind of overskates it. Number 19 now for Miami. Shot save made. Tricky little shot there. Great save there by Aiden Mukovitz. To the blue line, but not out. Miami sends it again back down. Shot again, save made. Goal scored, though, by Miami on the rebound attempt. The Warcats just could not clear it. What a great save by Mukovitz on the first attempt, but nobody was there to clear it out, and a rebound goal scored. And Miami back on top by 1. And that's Miami's first even strength goal this game, and enough to give them a 1-goal lead. David Reisinger now in there to take that face-off. He's got Reed Hinton and Colin Fury with him. Owen Hood, Bryce Wickheiser staying out there on defense. Colin Fury giving chase into the Miami zone. Colin Fury again trying to dig it out. Bryce Wickheiser gets it top of the face-off circle. Sends it over to Owen Hood. Owen Hood, a little bit of room. Sets in, shot. Save made. Another pad save made. And then fans on it. And Miami's going to send it all the way back down the ice for icing, but as the clock is going to run out. As a great saves by that Miami goaltender who kept this a 3-2 game in favor of Miami. A lot of action in that first period. "12 shots on goal for the Warcats. 11 shots on goal for Miami. Miami with 3 goals, 2 of them power play goals. Warcats, 2 goals, 1 of them a power play goal. And I certainly couldn't think you're going to fault the goaltending for either team, as they've faced a bit of an onslaught of shots throughout period number 1. Again, this is the Westville Warcats varsity hockey versus the Miami Junior Redhawks out of Oxford, Ohio, playing on the campus of Miami University as they usually do. That's where we were yesterday. And now here, the return game in Columbus at the Chiller Easton. Warcats winning the first matchup 4-2 yesterday, now trailing 3-2 after 1 period of play today. And the Warcats being their own worst enemy so far in that first period of play, with giving up 2 power play goals. Shalia taking a penalty on an extra little poke at the goalie after the fact. And then Bussey taking a 2-10. Not too far after that, Shalia penalty set up the 5-on-3. And Miami capitalized. So we start the second period here with Hassel, Shalia, and Collins out there again. Cooper Kleberger and Andrew Reisinger, the defenders. Cullen Hassel runs into his man behind the goal line. Now it's the Warcats skating right to left. Shalia trying to dig that out. Comes out, shot! Goal scored! Hamburger! Wilson Cooper Kleberger! Hold the phone, that kid's got a cannon. And he stepped up and shot that as hard as he can, and the puck went through the net, out the other end. They're going to be repairing the net. Not quite, but it felt like it at the time. And the Warcats tie it up with authority. Now another early goal, just as they started the first period with a goal in the first shift. A goal in the first shift of the second period. That time, 24 seconds into the period. A full 10 seconds longer than it took to score in the first period. And it's a 3-3 game. Oh, loose puck out in front and just wide. From our angle, that looked like that was in. And Miami that close to taking a 1-goal lead again. Up to number 16 on the right. He sends it in on the offsides. Passes it to a player who's standing on the other side of the blue line, number 20, and on the offsides as it touches skate. Face off now outside the Warcat zone. DJ Bridge stepping in to take it. He's got Reed Hinton and David Reisinger, the freshman, with him. Miami cleanly winning that face-off, sending it into the Warcat zone where Alex Snyder chops at it. Then picks up the loose puck and tries to skate it out of the zone, but Miami having none of that, keeping it in, and then cleared out by David Reisinger. Miami back into the zone, this time on the sides, and here comes David Reisinger the other way. David Reisinger coming on the left side. Shot! Save made. I think the goalie got just a piece of that. Good save there by the goaltender, number 30 for Miami, as he got, I believe, his right shoulder up on that puck. And now a deflection out in front. That goes over the net. Wraparound attempt. Goal scored, Hamburger! DJ Bridge! And there's a good example of just staying with it. The first puck deflected up over the net. Nobody knew where it was. Goaltender left his post. Warcats tried to wrap around. The goaltender still didn't get all the way over to the post, and DJ Bridge poked it in with his pool stick and got that past number 30. And the Warcats now back on top. 4-3, just 15:33 remaining in the second period. I don't mean just a minute and a half gone in the third period is really what I meant. DeJondo now sending back out Shalia, Hassel, and Collins again. This time it's Nixon and Whaley playing defense. Shalia, he winds up shot. Save made there by the goaltender. Shalia looking for a hat trick. Chase Nixon sends that puck up to Collins. Collins on the right side. Loose puck in Collins skates. Up to Shalia. Shalia then trying to chip it past the defender. Great play there by Miami at the blue line. Kept it in only momentarily, though, as eventually the Warcats were able to get it out. Aiden Whaley backhands it into the zone as Cullen Hassel heads off the ice. in favor of Colin Fury. Shalia picking up the loose puck on the far half wall. Collins trying to feed that back to Shalia. Collins now tied up on that wall as Miami trying to get it past the defense, and indeed they did, and out. Colin Fury steps up on the play but misses the puck completely, so Miami comes back with it. Now Shalia with the loose puck, again trying to get it into Miami's zone. Wasn't able to quite get to it and heads off for a change. And we'll see now Miami trying to take advantage of this change. Save made there by Mukovich. And a little bit of disjointed play here by both teams. That puck, as you can see right there, bouncing off of skates and sticks and going every which way but loose. In behind Miami's net, Sean Hunt goes after it, but Miami comes out with it. Skating it out of the zone is Miami number 20, up to number 11, who backhands it into the Warcat zone where Chase Nixon tries to be the first one in after it. He was tied up by number 20, so sends it to the other corner. In back behind that goal line again. Chase Nixon again with it. He gets the puck up to Josh Tidd. It looked like back to Cooper Kleberger and Nixon. Nixon now up to Tidd on the right side. Tidd not able to get it any further than a few feet inside the line, and now waiting for his players to get back on side very patiently was Chase Nixon, who eventually sends it into the zone and then goes in after it. Chase Nixon up on the play, leaves it for DJ Bridge. Shot save made, and then it goes just wide on the rebound attempt. DJ Bridge looking for his second of the game. Sean Hunt, DJ Bridge out there trying to dig the puck out, and it's on the mesh. Knocked off, no whistle by the referee. Usually that's automatic, and you could hear the Miami coaches and fans asking why it wasn't a whistle. He did allow that puck to be played off. It was only momentarily sitting on the netting on the back of the net. Sent over to Cooper Kleberger, who gloves it out of the air. Now spins away from number 15 from his own zone. Now skating it out. Across the blue line. Now into Miami zone. Good job here. One-man show by Wilson Cooper Kleberger. David Reisinger trying to send that towards the net. And you can see the confidence now. Wilson Cooper Kleberger, after that goal that he scored, stepping up on the play, trying to make a few things happen here. Andrew Reisinger now up on the play. He ties his man up and keeps it back into the zone. Good play there by Andrew. David Reisinger gets tied up on the near wall. Right out on the ice is Shalia. Right on cue. Sends it across looking for Reed Hinton. Back out looking for Shalia just out of his range. And now Miami coming back the other way. Big number 19. He had to contend with Andrew Reisinger, and so he sent it in between his legs and in deep. Now, loose puck out towards the blue line, sent back in deep again. Owen Hood picks it up. Hood sends it around the boards. David Reisinger going after it. Andrew, his brother, helping him out. Andrew gets it on his forehand. Andrew now able to clear the zone, gets all the way over to Miami's blue line, and then loses the puck and heads off for a change. Good play, good shift by Andrew Reisinger. Shalia trying to play shortstop there. The puck went right through the wickets. Now a backhand feed over to Cedric Collins. Good play by Collins to get that puck shot. Save made there by the goaltender for Miami. Into the corner, Shalia harassing his man, but Miami able to skate it out of zone, so Hassel comes over. He wants a piece of that guy. Still Miami able to bring that in the zone, and we're going to get a penalty here. And Bryce Wickheiser taking exception to something that Miami did. And let's see what gets sorted out here. But Bryce Wickheiser going to the box. And let's see if he took somebody with him. It's probably the other way around. I think the initial call was actually going to be on Miami number 6. And I believe he said something about Wickheiser's mom, and that took him with him. Not down with the mama jokes. He didn't like it. And so 11 minutes left in the second period. We're going to see ourselves possibly skating 4-on-4. We'll see if they just call them incidentals as it gets sorted out. Discussion at the scorer's table. 2 minutes going up on the side of Miami. And that's where it looks like it's going to stand. So it looks like the Warcats going to be on the power play here. Not sure what the extra minor was, but I believe the initial call was going to be on Miami.
2 on 10? I mean, the 2 and 10?
And so the referee now explaining it to both coaches. And to John Doe, he doesn't really need a long explanation. He's kind of happy with the outcome here. And the Warcats going to be on the power play, setting out that top unit. Shalia, Collins, Hassel, Reisinger, and Snyder. And so the quarterback of the power play right there, Andrew Reisinger, leaves it for Hassel. Hassel gets by the first man. Hassel now brings it up to Alex Snyder. Alex Snyder then skates in his zone, leaves it for Shalia. Shalia sends it over to Cullen Hassel. Hassel has it roll off his forehand into the corner. Sends it back in below the goal line. Forechecking is Shalia. Good job there to keep the puck in the zone. Now Miami sends it up to Alex Snyder, who could not get enough of it to keep it in the zone. And so the Warcats clear the zone. Snyder up to Shalia. Shalia at the blue line. Tries to feed it to Collins. Wasn't able to get it all the way through. Maybe a little bit ill-advised. Could have sent that down deep into the zone. And now Shalia floating around at the blue line as the breakout comes again here at Snyder to Reisinger. Hard off of Hassel's forehand again. And stepped into Reisinger as the number 19 goes around him, and a shot hits a piece of Mukovitz's mask, and now at the side of the net. It's Miami putting a little bit of pressure on as they are down one man. Up to center ice, played away by number 16. Good job by Miami killing off this power play, which has been pretty good for the Warcats. This is the number 1 unit here, and they've seen a lot of goals out of it, including one today. Snyder bringing it in across the blue line slowly. Snyder still with it, now takes a shot, goes high off the glass, deep into the zone. Miami sending it a bad bounce off of the glass, avoids Andrew Reisinger, so Cullen Hassel needs a retreat to get that puck up to Shalia. Shalia now at center ice. Shalia has Snyder kind of step in front of him as the Warcats making a line change with 18 seconds remaining on the power play. Well, Miami's going to take advantage of that and send it all the way back down into the Warcat zone, which will effectively kill off most of the rest of this power play that the Warcats have. 5 seconds remaining on it. Here's Owen Hood. Owen Hood up to Cooper Kleberger. Back to Hinton. Reed Hinton skates into the zone. Both teams have full strength. Shot, save made. As Reed Hinton taking a sneaky shot as he goes falling down to the ice. And I believe Caleb Bussey is finally free from the box after serving 12 minutes of penalty time. And there's Caleb Bussey back out on the ice as both teams are skating at full strength. And so it's Caleb Bussey, David Reisinger, Reed Hinton with Cooper Kleberger and Hood on defense. Under 9 minutes to play, second period. Warcats leading this game 4-3. Clean win by Bussey. Back to Cooper Kleberger, who then steps up and sends it into the zone. Bussey had his back to the play he was stepped into. Kept in by Wilson Cooper Kleberger. Owen Hood through some traffic. Reed Hinton picks that puck up and then has not able to put enough on it to get it towards the goal. Owen Hood back down to David Reisinger. Reisinger has one man draped all over him, so he leaves it in the corner and then checked hard off of that puck is Caleb Bussey, who falls on it and tries to stay on the puck, maybe looking to get a whistle. Referee's not going for that. And then back into his man hard was Bussey. And then out in front, David Reisinger has the puck slide right through his skates. Picked up by number 71, Cooper Kleberger. Bussey, hard shot, comes off the back wall and then into the back of the net. Bussey again sends it down. This time David Reisinger has it hop over his stick. Miami now scrambling to get the puck out. Hood over to Reisinger. Reisinger curls around, takes a shot, just misses that far side. David Reisinger looking to get on the scoreboard. And then the puck hops over Cooper Kleberger's glove and into the Warcat zone, number 11. Dumps it in deep. And Miami on a change, able to get to that puck first. Owen Hood cycles it back around now. Reed Hinton. Next one to it. David Reisinger on the right side. Steps around number 16. Sends it out towards the net. Played away for Caleb Bussey, who eventually picks it up. And then heads right off for a change. Not entirely sure what happened there. Number 19 for the Redhawks takes a shot. Save made there by Mukovitz. Rebound was cleared by the Warcats. Josh Tidd up on the left side. Josh Tidd on this near side. Josh Tidd still skating. Warcats with numbers. Shot save made. Goal scored, Hamburger! Joshua Tidd able to get that puck past the goaltender. The initial save was made, and then it just trickled on past the goaltender over that goal line, and this time it counts. And the Warcats back up by 2 goals, 5-3. I shouldn't say back up. First time up by 2 goals today. 5-3 on a goal scored by Josh Tidd. And just what the doctor ordered, some more scoring for the Warcats. And now looking for even more. It's Colin Fury shooting that puck just wide of the net. Nixon keeping the puck in at the point. Sean Hunt trying to get it down low to Josh Tidd again. Held on by the goaltender for Miami. We're going to have a penalty here on Miami. I believe a slashing call. And we shall see what number heads off. Big number 20. 2 minutes for slashing. And anybody who watched any of my high school games know that number 20 was in the box quite a bit back then. Not the same number 20, I can tell you that. So the Warcats going back on the power play. Looking for more now. Up by 2. Hassel, Shalia, Collins, Reisinger, and Snyder. Again back at it. That pass goes over to Cullen Hassel. Hassel now with it. Top of the faceoff. There's a lot of room, so he's going to wind up and shoot. And save made there by the goaltender. Into the corner. Dug out there by Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger, saucer feet across for Shalia, who shoots and has the puck deflected in behind the net. Miami able to clear the zone. Good puck movement there by the Warcats.
Where you going?
But it's Miami who sends it back into the Warcats zone. Picked up there by Alex Snyder. Over to Hassel now. Hassel cross-ice feed to Reisinger. Andrew Reisinger with it. Andrew Reisinger leaves it for Shalia. He winds up and shoots it 35 feet wide of the net. Puck comes out of the Warcat zone again. Kicked at there by Alex Snyder. And now it's Cedric Cowens coming up on the right side. Cowens winds up. Shot goes wide of the net. Shalia leaves it for Hassel. Hassel at the blue line. Cullen Hassel down to Cowens. Cowens patiently now gives it to Hassel. Hassel feeds it over to Alex Snyder. Snyder, cross-ice feed to Hassel. Hassel with it. He winds up through traffic right on. Shot goal scored. Hamburger! It's a hat trick. Johnny on the spot. Santo on the spot. I believe with his 3rd goal of the game. Unless we hear otherwise. And Hassel's going to get the assist for that. Not sure about the secondary assist, but that is a power play goal. And the Warcats now up 6-3 with under 5.5 remaining in the second period. David Reisinger now to the backhand just wide of the net. And Miami, after having a brief 2-1 advantage and then a 3-2 advantage, have seen the wheels come off. The puck all the way down into the Warcat zone, picked up there by Owen Hood. Up to Reed Hinton. Hinton had it roll off his stick. Miami sends it back into the Warcat zone. Out in front. Miami chopping at it. Goes back into the corner. Bryce Wickheiser going after his man. Good play there. Owen Hood sitting on the doorstep, able to clear that. Reed Hinton then has Caleb Bussey crossed in front of him. He lost a puck, and then Miami just shot it back off of Hinton, now back into the zone. Reed Hinton with it. David Reisinger back to the point to Owen Hood. David Reisinger trying to get it back down low. Now Miami with a step on the defense, all the way back down into the Warcat zone. It's number 19. One of the more skilled players here for Miami. He sends it out in front, missing the mark. Cleared out of the zone by Reed Hinton, who gets it all the way back down in the Miami zone, then heads off for a change. Coming up on 4 minutes to play in the second period. Miami, good passing through the neutral zone. Number 19 gets around Aiden Whaley. Trying to get it to his backhand. That shot, goal scored! Goal scored by Miami, and now they cut the deficit to just 2. And as skilled of a player as he is, that definitely would have been a save that I'm sure Mukovitz wish he could have back. As that backhand, I believe Mukovitz thought there was going to be more on it. There was very little on that backhand, and it just happened to elude Mukovitz as he's going down to make the pad save underneath the pads and into the net. But the Warcats going to see if they can get it back here. This time, Colin Fury shot save made on the backhand. And immediate pressure off of those center ice faceoffs by the Warcats almost every single time. All right, late change here by the Warcats. It's now Hassel, Bridge, Colin Fury, Nixon, and Aiden Whaley, the 5 players out. Colin Fury falling down. Bridge trying to pick up that loose puck. DJ Bridge now has it tied up in his skates. Miami able to get the loose puck, but not out of the zone. Second effort does get it out. It's number 6 for Miami up on the left side. Trying to get around Aiden Whaley, not having any of it. Aiden Whaley sends it back up towards the point, and then picked up there by Nixon. Nixon getting through neutral ice, harassed by one of the Miami players, was able to get it into Miami's zone, and then Miami clears the zone again. Right back in, Aiden Whaley sends it in, and then heads off for a change. Picked up at that blue line by Crone. Shot save made there by the goaltender for Miami. Shalia trying to slide it across, looking for Hassel. Picked up there by Collins, and then Collins has his pocket picked. And back down the other way is Miami. Around Nicholas Crone, backhand towards the side of the net. Save made there by Mukovitz. Crone runs into his man at the point, hits off of Hassel's shin guards. Cullen Hassel now coming with speed. He shoots, he's gone. Hamburger! Great individual effort by Cullen Hassel and the Warcats. Back up by 3 goals. As Cullen Hassel would not be denied. And this Looney Tunes second period continues with 2:33 remaining. Warcats now leading 7-4. And this line, or the line of Shalia, Hassel, and Collins has been very good for the Warcats, to say the least. Hassel heading off, and now David Reisinger taking his place on this line with Shalia and Collins. That shot save was made by Mukovitz. Face-off down into the Warcat zone. Shalia cleanly wins that face-off, sends it back towards Nicholas Crone. Cedric Collins with it, and David Reisinger streaking down the ice. Was calling for the pass. Not sure if Collins saw him, but David Reisinger had a step on the defense, and a long lead pass might have sprung him, but it's like people say, nobody wants to see a streaking Reisinger. So puck played high off the glass, now in the zone for Miami. Caught in the defenseman's skate, and so wasn't able to clear the zone. Shalia dumped it back in. Miami trying to come out the other way. Number 20 for Miami. Again, loose puck, kept in the zone, shot from the blue line, nowhere near the net for Caleb Bussey, but he was able to keep the puck in, and that was the important part of that, was keeping it in Miami's zone. Andrew Reisinger spinning away from one man, but Miami now with numbers coming into the Warcat zone. It's Miami with a lot of room. Shot save made there by Aiden Mukovitz. Shalia now picks up the loose puck, clears the zone, and sends a nice pass up to David Reisinger on the left. Reisinger, shot save made. Bussey on the follow-up. Another save made by the goaltender. And I'll tell you, without the play of number 30 in net, this game would be out of hand for Miami, as he just made an absolute sprawling save to deny Caleb Bussey on the back door after a very nice shot by David Reisinger. Colin Fury steps in to take that face-off right off the shot save made there by the goaltender. Reed Hinton, Colin Fury, and Caleb Bussey out there for the Warcats. Bussey ridden off that puck. Loose puck then comes to Fury. Fury for Bussey. Bussey goes around, shot. Didn't get a lot on there. It was deflected a little bit off of his stick and goes wide of the net. Miami sending it back down. Under a minute to play in the second period. Warcats leading this game 7-4. Reisinger spinning away from his man. Reisinger spinning away from everybody. Spinning away from the puck. Spinning away from the ice rink. Here he is again. Andrew Reisinger getting away from one shot. Save made. Great play by Andrew Reisinger. An excellent save by the goaltender from Miami. And number 19 with the puck. Forearm shivers Reed Hinton down and kept the puck. Quite an impressive offensive move by number 19, who's getting extremely frustrated and a little bit careless with his stick. And I think we're going to see a penalty. Not sure who it's going to be on. But number 19 for Miami has been throwing the body, the stick, the arm, the elbows around here. But it's number 14 heading off. And looked like he was trying to throw number 19 under the bus a little bit. It looked like he's pointing back to him when the referee was calling the penalty. But nope, number 14 in the box. 21 seconds remaining. Warcats going to be back on the power play. Not what Miami had envisioned, as the power play for the Warcats has been very good. Shalia, Cowens, and Hassel, with Owen Hood and Bryce Wickizer getting a little power play time on defense. Wickizer over to Cowens. Cowens winds up, shot way wide of the net. Hassel gets it off of the glass. Hassel sends it across to Wickizer. Wickizer had the puck roll on him a little bit. He gets it down low, though, to Cowens. Cowens trying to dig it free. 3 seconds, 2-1. And there's the horn to end the second period. A spirited second period that saw 6 goals. 5 of them by the Warcats. And 1 of them by Miami, as both teams head to the locker room for a quick ice cut. Quick intermission, about 10 minutes. And then we'll see the conclusion of this game. The Warcats with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 shots on goal that period. Miami with 7 shots on goal that period. The Warcats now up to 29 shots in 2 periods. 18 shots on goal for Miami in 2 periods. Unofficially, the goal scorers, Santos Shalia at 14 seconds into the first period, scored with assists from Cullen Hassel and Andrew Reisinger. Then Shalia with the second goal of the game as well, a power play goal, sweep feed by Cullen Hassel to Shalia, who was waiting, and buried it into the back of the net. That was towards the last half of the first period, and that tied the game at 2. But then late in the period, it was Miami scoring again, and at the end of 1 period of play, it was 3-2 Miami. Then the second period happened. So after 3-2 Miami lead after 1 period, then we had what we can affectionately call the second period of play. And the Warcats came out like gangbusters, whatever that means. First 2 shifts of the second period, a goal scored by Cooper Kleberger, who just wound up and at the top of the left faceoff dot in the offensive zone, and just that puck was by the goalie before he even knew the shot was taken. DJ Bridge followed that up on the next shift with a goal, and that put the Warcats up 4-3, but they weren't done. About halfway through the period, Josh Tidd, the shot at the goaltender. The goaltender initially thought he had stopped, trickled in behind him, and next thing you know, we saw Josh Tidd celebrating. Then another power play goal for the Warcats, I believe credited to Shalia, his 3rd of the game, completing the hat trick. And that put the Warcats up 6-3. Miami wasn't done. They came down, scored to make it 6-4 on a kind of a weak backhand by number 19. Not by number 19, but actually it might have been by number 19, as I recall. But a weak backhand nonetheless. Made it a 6-4 game. And then just a few minutes later, Cullen Hassel, great individual effort, had deflected the puck off of his shin guards, was able to chase it down, go in on goal after a couple nifty moves, and beat the goaltender. 7th goal for the Warcats. And that's where we stand, 7-4 after 2 periods of play. And the Warcats will start the 3rd period of play on the power play, as the penalties a little more evened out today than they were yesterday. And the scoreboard showing that a little bit. So we'll take a quick break here. on SammyVision Television Network. Join us in a couple minutes for the third period of play.
low-key kind of far. Like, what, an hour and a half? A little less? Like, I don't know. Because it didn't take me 2 hours? Yeah. Is it 30 minutes longer? Like, that's...
It was like, if this is straight line, this is this. So I feel like it would be an hour and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I've never seen this.
Oopsie. Oh God, if you tell Hannah, like a bonus on his baseball buddy, they're in Varsity, she can get a photo with them.
Oh yeah.
That was a yeah. Me too. Oh my God. That's only if the school allows them to. Oh.
Did you enjoy your first week of school?
No,
Oh, why not?
I don't like school.
Oh, so I sat at lunch one day on Friday in Toronto. It was so weird because no one talks. Everyone's just like in their own space. That's so boring.
I sit at lunch.
I saw where you sit
Yeah.
because I was talking to Ryan Phillips and I was like looking around. I was like, oh, that's weird. But I was like, oh, there she is.
I sit there and I watch Grey's Anatomy. Because
Not for you, but like in general.
well, I don't have a lot of friends in
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. After a short break, we're back. Warcats find themselves on the power play. Third period underway now. 17 minutes left. Warcats leading this game 7-4. Andrew Reisinger with the puck for Cullen Hassel, who leaves it back for Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger up to Cowens. Cowens on the right side. Cowens trying to get by his man on D. Kicked that by Cullen Hassel, who sends it across the ice where Alex Snyder retreats towards the blue line. Now Alex Snyder with the puck sends it over to Cedric Cowens. Cowens back to Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger with it. Sends it across the Shalia shot. Save made there by the goaltender. Wasn't sure that got all the way through, but indeed it did. And they're looking to set Shalia up as they did in the first period, who scored a power play goal very similarly to that. Now face-off comes back to Alex Snyder. Leaves it there for Hassel. Hassel down to Shalia. Shalia then back to Hassel. Hassel, he shoots and scores! Hamburger! Cullen Hassel with the goal assist, Santo Shalia and Alex Snyderman. And it's a power play goal in the Warcats. Up now, comfortably 8-4. And again, Miami, the message had to be stay out of the box. And Miami now off the faceoff, coming in and hauled down to the ice was number 18 as Reed Hinton did what he had to do to stop number 18 from coming in on a breakaway right off of that faceoff, which really has been what the Warcats have done off of most of the center ice faceoffs. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad penalty by Reed Hinton. I think it's a bad play that led to it. But in the same situation, I probably would have done the exact same thing. David Reisinger now taking that faceoff. Aiden Whaley backhands it out of the zone. Miami does have 2 power play goals today and looking to get a third. Maybe that's what they need to get jump started here as that puck comes out of the zone. And so Miami has to clear the zone. And with time now, Chase Nixon has it. And he clears it to center ice, but no further. And good play there by number 19 for Miami, who then comes into the zone. Looked like it was offsides again. The referee actually had fell down, so not sure if he was in position to see whether that was offsides. But regardless of that, the puck is now in the Warcat zone, now behind the goal line. Number 16 for Miami backhands that towards the corner as he's stepped into by Chase Nixon. David Reisinger, second man in, trying to get to the puck. Puck is kicked at by a few people, now sent in behind that goal line. Aiden Whaley giving chase, and he's slammed into the boards by that Miami player, who then sends it out towards the front of the net. Cleared but not out. Number 11 for Miami. Kept it in. Now from the point, that shot deflected down below the goal line. Miami still with possession of it at that goal line. Trying to get away from Chase Nixon. Wraparound attempt not to be. Cleared to the far half wall. Backhand goes in off of Chase Nixon, who then chops at it into the near corner. Miami keeping the puck in, number 19, as Whaley slams into him. Fanning on that first attempt, that was Chase Nixon. Puck comes up to the blue line, kept in by Miami again. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Again, Miami with the man advantage. That shot, save made by Aiden Mukovitz. Puck sent across, another shot from distance, going way wide of the net. 20 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Miami. They pick the puck up again at the blue line through some traffic. The puck deflects and goes in behind the net. Number 20 for Miami leaves it there for number 16 on that far half wall. Forgetting the puck, number 16 just puts his shoulder into Aiden Whaley and then goes back for the puck. And in the meantime, David Reisinger, 16 attempts to try and get that puck out. Wasn't able to get much of his stick on it, but it did eventually get cleared out. And now even, both teams are even as Reed Hinton sends that puck to the side of the net. DJ Bridge looking to get in on the action as the puck was deflected just wide. Alex Snyder has the puck off of his skate, then retreats. Good recovery by Snyder, and then uses his body to shield the Miami player from the puck. Up to number 96, Joshua Tidd. Josh Tidd's shot goes just wide of the net. And now Coach DeJondo with some different combinations. We haven't seen this one before. Cowens, Bridge, and Tidd. Miami with the puck clears the zone. Into the Warcat zone, met there by Alex Snyder, who plays it back towards the blue line. Kept in by Miami. Nicholas Crone on defense. Chops at the puck, goes over the glass and out of play. 13-10 remaining. Third period of play as the Warcats lead this game 8-4. Again, thanks to all the viewers, even those ones blowing up the chat box. It's the Warcats. Get that puck out. Cullen Hassel with it on the left side. Cullen Hassel around one man to the faceoff. That shot save made by the goaltender for Miami, who hangs on for the faceoff. Again, great individual play by number 7, Cullen Hassel. Shalia and Tidd out there with Hassel. Reisinger and Cooper Kleberger on defense. Miami gets that puck and sends it into the near corner. Up on the play is Andrew Reisinger down to Tidd. Tidd behind the net. Tidd trying to get it out to Hassel as the puck played off him, and then Miami shooting that puck towards their own bench. You saw players scattering, but the puck never did make it all the way there. It ended up hitting off the boards. into the Warcats zone. Played off the stick of Hassel. Miami with the shot save made there by Aiden Mukovitz, who hangs on for a face-off at 12:29 remaining in the third period. See if the referees, they separate the players, but nothing called. And Miami's fans trying to encourage their team, telling them they're only down by 4. Lots of hockey to be played, and indeed that is true. We've seen crazy things happen before. Miami applying some pressure here now, but that puck sent out in front, cleared by David Reisinger. Sean Hunt through the neutral zone into Miami's zone. Miami spins from their defensive zone and up to Caleb Bussey. Bussey on the right side. Caleb Bussey winds up as that puck go off of a skate. Miami able to clear the zone. Totally Rufus play there. That shot save made by Aiden Mukovitz. Bussey avoids one man to center ice. And then over Wickheiser's stick. Owen Hood has to retreat into his own zone. Sends it high off the glass, gloved out of the air by number 11, who sends it down in front of the Warcats net. Cleared by Owen Hood and out of the zone. Number 6 for Miami. Gets the puck back into the Warcats zone. And Miami a little extra pep in their step, even with the short bench. Number 19 gets around one man. Shot save made. Multiple saves made there by Aiden Mukovitz. We have a delayed penalty coming to the Warcats here. As soon as they touch up, Miami's got the extra skater out as the goalie went to the bench. Through traffic, that hits Owen Hood in front. And he clears or touches up the puck as the penalty is going to be assessed to the Warcats here with 11:25 remaining. And this is exactly what the Warcats need to do. They need to avoid taking penalties late in the game here. They don't want to give Miami any life, but Miami's showing a lot of heart with a short bench, third period of play, and taking the play to the Warcats here, certainly in the last few minutes. Aiden Whaley clears that puck out of the zone. Shalia and Cowens out there, the penalty killers. Cedric Cowens with that puck now. Great individual effort on the left side. Cowens brings it into the zone as the rest of the Warcats wait in neutral ice. Up by 4 goals, not wanting to have anybody get in behind them. The Warcats playing a little bit more defensively now. It's Miami bringing in the Warcats. Zone shot save made there by Aiden Mukovitz, who hangs on again for a face-off deep in the Warcats zone. 10:51 remaining in the game. 1:26 left in the power play for Miami. Hassel wins the face-off and then immediately cleared by Andrew Reisinger up towards the bench. Just missing Coach Kramer with that hockey puck. That puck hit the back wall very hard. Andrew Reisinger now again with the puck. Trying to get around one man. Miami coming in to forecheck that. Looking for a wraparound. Sending it out in front and then cleared there. Back to the point it comes. That shot through traffic. Goal scored. That's a power play goal for Miami. And if nothing else, the lesson to the Warcats, even late in the game, cannot take penalties or put themselves in position where they got to take penalties. And the deficit now cut to 3. So the Warcats leading this game 8-5, 10:31 remaining third period. Caleb Bussey, David Reisinger, and Reed Hinton, the forwards for the Warcats. That's David Reisinger's shot save made by the Miami goaltender who hangs on for a face-off. Andrew Reisinger, Cooper Kleberger on defense. It's kind of a fun name to say, Cooper Kleberger. Cooper Kleberger. Face-off, won by the Warcats' Caleb Bussey. Into the corner, sends it out in front, looking for David Reisinger. Comes back to Andrew Reisinger at the blue line and sends it back into the corner. Miami player kind of whiffs on that. Reed Hinton steps into his man. Now out the other side comes Miami. Skating with the puck from their own goal line. Kick that. And then Andrew Reisinger shoots that puck 20 feet over the net. Good kicking motion there by the Warcats. That kid must be a soccer player. Caleb Bussey, near corner. Spins away from one man, then stepped into by another Miami player. And Miami now clearing the zone. Trying to get by Andrew Reisinger. That's easier said than done. And Andrew picks it off and comes the other way. Andrew Reisinger into the Miami zone. Shot that goes deflected and wide of the net. The senior defenseman for the Warcats, Andrew Reisinger. It's a tough task getting around him, and he proved it right there. That pass now to David Reisinger. Over to his brother Andrew, who had the puck just roll on him just a bit as he was winding up to take it. And now coming the other way, Miami on an odd man rush, 2-on-1. Up on the right side shot, and I believe Mukovits may have gotten just a piece of that as they got in behind the net and cleared out of the zone by the Warcats. Another good opportunity by Miami. Miami on the delayed offsides has to touch back up as the Warcats retreat and get the puck. Cooper Kleberger over to Andrew Reisinger. Back to Cooper Kleberger as the puck go through his skates. And all the way into the corner. Retreating back after that was Caleb Bussey. And this line's been out there for what seems like an eternity. Finally, the puck cleared all the way down for icing. And the Warcats going to get a chance to make a line change. 8:39 remaining of the third period. Again, thanking all of my viewers at home and around the world. This is Sam Shalia on SammyVision, coming to you live and in color. So, Santos Shalia in to take the face-off, the senior centerman for the Warcats with a hat trick today. And there's Shalia with the puck. He sends it up looking for Hassel up on the left side. Puck goes off the backhand of Hassel into the Miami Junior Redhawks bench and then tossed back onto the ice like a dead fish. Shalia, Cowens, Hassel, Crone, and Snyder, the 5 out for the Warcats right now. Miami sends that puck in. Icing waved off. Not entirely sure why. The Miami player did not touch it, and he had an opportunity to touch it. Now booted at there by Miami, who keeps it into the Warcat zone, cycled back in behind the corner. Nicholas Crone then steps into that man and cleared out by Shalia to Cowens. Cowens off the wall. Good pass there off the wall to Hassel. Hassel then sends it off the side of the net. Puck goes way up in the air and back in behind the goaltender. For a second, nobody knew where that puck was, including me. Now puck jumps over Nicholas Crone's stick. Retreating into his own zone is Alex Snyder, and then has a player for Miami jump on his back. No call there. Crone up to Cowens. Cowens now on the right side. Cowens around one man, couldn't get around the second, and he would have been in the clear. Good play, though, by Miami, tipping it away from Cedric Cowens. Cowens then goes into the corner. Loose puck picked up by Miami, number 20. Nicholas Crone up on the play as Shalia back by the point. And that puck just out of the reach of Shalia. Now Miami with numbers if they hurry. Number 19 with it. Gets around Alex Snyder. Snyder then recovers. That puck, save made. Goal scored by Miami, though. Net is completely off. The net is completely off of its supports and pointing towards the goal was the referee. And indeed, that looks like that goal is going to count at 7:19 remaining in the third period. And now 8-6 as things get a little tighter. Not entirely sure about that call, as the Nets seem to be way off, still off. And if I were Aiden Mukovits, I'd keep that puck off of its supports. Tidd winds up, shot goes wide of the net. And the fans for the Warcats not happy, yelling that I believe that net's still off. Never was fixed. Goal counted. And now it's Miami coming back the other way again. Chase Nixon and Aiden Whaley back. That shot save made there by Aiden Mukovits. Goes into the corner. Played out of the zone by the Warcats. Retreating is number 6. And Miami, again, showing a lot of energy considering they have a limited number of skaters, and taking the fight to the Warcats. Shot save made again by Mukovits, as the net still appears to be off by a few inches. Mukovits did try and reposition it a little bit. From the point, shot save made. Mukovits hangs on. And they must be content with where the net is now. And the referee's getting an earful from the Warcats crowd. But 8-6, Warcats up by 2 with 6:24 remaining. Shalia, Hassel, Collins back out there again. Wickizer and I believe Owen Hood are the defensemen. And here's Cedric Collins showing his speed up on the right side. Cedric Collins is run into by number 16 off the puck. Actually, good defensive play there by number 16 for Miami. And Miami picks up that loose puck from their own corner. Retreating were the Warcats a little bit, so Miami taking their time to try and set up a breakout pass. Picked off there by the Warcats. Cedric Collins and slides it over looking for Shalia. Shalia sends it across the goal mouth. Collins not able to get a stick to it. Shalia with it again. Shalia to the side of the net. Taken away there by Miami. Picked back up by Shalia. Cycles it down to Collins. Collins trying to feed it out to Hassel. Puck taken away by Miami and again sent into their own bench area and out of play. 5:46 remaining. Third period. And Warcats again making a change as Coach DeJondo deciding to roll lines here. So Bussey, David Reisinger, and Reed Hinton. And it's Miami with the puck. And that puck comes right off of those end boards. And Aiden Mukovitz had to play the puck off the end boards. The net came off again as it was never really put on securely. Continue to have net problems here. Referee talking to Mukovitz and adding a little extra water to that post to try and keep it secure on the ice. Take this time to thank, again, those of you watching at home. And a penalty being assessed to the Warcats. And certainly not what the Warcats want. Now killing another penalty, as I just saw Caleb Bussey go to the box. I did not see the indication of what the call is, and the faceoff's going to come inside the zone. This is not what the Warcats were looking for sure. As I say, thank the fans watching, especially those students from Columbus Gifted Academy who have jumped on the broadcast and tearing up the chat. I see you out there. And I thank you for paying attention to the sultry tones of SammyVision. Santos Shalia steps into his man. Puck comes loose and then sent down by Alex Snyder. But only to the red line where Miami picks it back up and is going to call an absolute terrible tripping call on Santos Shalia. And I am not sure about this. And Miami's going to go 5-on-3 again, the beneficiary of some awful calls. Shalia just stepped into his man who had the puck, rubbed him out, the kid fell down, and they called tripping inexplicably. That is the worst call that I've seen in the last 20 minutes. And so 5-on-3, this is exactly where the Warcats were earlier in the game when Miami took the lead. Great play there by Cullen Hassel, though, to clear it out. What a trash call that was. Not afraid to say it. Miami bringing that puck into the Warcat zone. Now trying to set up shot. Save made there by Aiden Mukovitz. Had a kind of strange angle shot taken by Miami. Sent around the boards. Number 19. He couldn't have the puck. Couldn't get the puck on a stick. And he definitely is the player who wants to have the puck on his stick. He makes the things happen for Miami. He sets up at that blue line. And he's got a couple goals today, I believe, already. Number 19 just skating it all the way into the zone. Warcats give him a little bit of room and then cut off the passing lanes. Sent across ice. Feed to number 15 who's not able to corral it. Alex Snyder able to get the puck on his stick and now a little bit of room to work. And Snyder's going to shoot that puck all the way down towards Miami's blue line. Miami turns around and comes back into the Warcat zone. Leaves a drop pass there for 15. Chase Nixon trying to defend his man. A shot, goal scored. And now we have a one-goal game, believe it or not. absolute disaster for the Warcats. And Miami's going to stay on the power play for another 46 seconds. Just absolute disastrous. And I tell you, a lot of it is the Warcats' own doing. Even as much of the calls have been a little suspect, you just cannot take these penalties late in the game. And we have a 1-goal game with under 4 minutes to play. Miami playing with a short bench, showing much heart here, I can tell you that. Still on the power play is Miami. That errant pass goes all the way back down into Miami's zone. Played there by the goaltender, number 30, David Reisinger, and Cedric Cowens out killing the penalty. David Reisinger doing a good job of trying to harass his man coming up on the left side, number 12. Sends it into the zone and then chases in to get it. Aiden Whaley gets to the puck and then cycles it back into the near corner. Miami able to get to it with Andrew Reisinger hot in pursuit. It's Miami with that puck. Shot save made by Mukovitz, who then jumps on it, and Reisinger clears out any more trouble. 3:12 remaining. 4 seconds remaining in the penalty to Santos Shalia, and then he'll hop back out and will be even, hopefully, for the remainder of the game. I think the Warcats will take their chances at 5-on-5, but not able to do much at 5-on. They're giving up 2 5-on-3 goals today. And credit to Miami for taking advantage of those opportunities. Back to the point. Number 17 winds up, shot through traffic. Backhand feed comes down towards the net and then cleared. And now both teams are at even strength as Shalia steps out onto the ice. Aiden Whaley skates in front of his own goaltender and then tries to get up to Cowens. Almost intercepted there by Miami. Now Shalia picks off the pass. Shalia coming up on the right side. Into the corner it goes. Shalia picks up the puck, goes loose into the far corner. Shalia now looks like a man on a mission, as I know he's not happy about that call that was made against him, but kind of backs off a little bit. Miami coming back the other way. Cullen Hassel then trying to get that puck onto his stick. Comes into the Warcat zone. Andrew Reisinger with it under 2.5. Up to Cedric Cowens. Cowens on the right side. Cowens to the backhand, spin move. Now back to the forehand, trying to dump it in deep. And Alex Snyder gets around the first guy, gets around the second guy, tries to get around the third guy, comes back, shot save made by Alex Snyder, and then some after the play information or stuff. And the referees separate the players with 2:06 remaining in the third period of what's become now a spirited third period. Back-to-back games these two teams have played 2 days in a row, home and home. Yesterday in Oxford, here in Columbus. And now you can see it's catching up with all the players out there, getting a little feisty. That puck now sent out of the zone. Miami now showing a lot of speed, trying to get around Alex Snyder, number 11 for Miami. Slides that puck across, looking for 18 on the other end. Not able to connect. That shot save made there by Aiden Mukovitz as it came through traffic. Cleared by DJ Bridge. DJ Bridge gets a puck into the zone. Miami then sends a soft pass up to the blue line. It's going to come out. Alex Snyder picks it up and sends it to Cullen Hassel. You can see the instruction for the coaches. They have Hassel out there to be an extra defender, and a shot, goal scored! And it's a tie game on a misplayed opportunity by Cullen Hassel, and out of nowhere, this game is 8-8. Absolute disaster for the Warcats. The wheels have completely come off, and we are tied 8-8 with 1:24 remaining. And I was just about to say, the coaches put Hassel out there to be essentially an extra defender, which he normally does very well. But everybody makes mistakes, and that puck rolling off of Hassel's stick right to a Miami player who goes top shelf on Aiden Mukovitz. And it is now 8-8, and Miami, well, let's just say they got to be extremely pleased with the turn of events here. Cowens with the puck. Cedric Cowens still with the puck. Cowens on the left side. Cowens bringing it in under a minute to play. Third period. Cowens gets that shot up. Save made there by the goaltender. And the puck comes outside the zone. Owen Hood has to send it back in. Warcats touch up, but that gives Miami a lot of time to clear the zone again. Number 20 for Miami, sliding it to number 11. Bryce Wickheiser reaching to get that puck. Miami comes up with it again. Slides it across. Shot save made there by Aiden Bukovitz. Miami is all over the Warcats right now. Under 30 seconds remaining. Pass comes across the goal mouth. Cedric Cowens plays it off the boards. Cowens trying to get around his man. Bryce Wickheiser picks it up and sends it in as Shalia trying to pick off that pass. Right on the ice. Caleb Bussey picks that pass up, sends it towards the net. Picked up by Miami. 10 seconds remaining. Miami coming the other way. Andrew Reisinger doing a good job of stopping it. Bussey slammed into the boards. Save made there by Bukovitz. Bussey throws a punch. Pandemonium in front of the Warcats bench. Game's going to end right here, 8-8. Even though there's a half a second remaining on the clock, I believe they're going to just drop the puck or run the rest of the clock. There are going to be more penalties assessed here after the fact. We'll have to figure out what those are. Clearly, Caleb Bussey getting another one. He's being asked to go to the locker room. Number 16 for Miami asked to go to the locker room. And the Warcats got to be extremely disappointed with an 8-8 tie against these Miami Redhawks in one of the worst games or worst periods I have seen the Warcats play at the varsity level in a long time. Cannot hide my disgust of what I saw that period. And I've got to give Miami a lot of credit for staying with it, putting the pressure on. They had to be tired. And it's nice to see after the game a little handshake, even though they're probably not supposed to do this in the COVID-19 times that we live in. But considering the outcome of this game and how it ended, it's good to see a little bit of civility. A lot to work on for the Warcats as this game ends 8-8. And the Warcats managing just 6 shots on goal that period. Miami, a lot more than that. 18 shots on goal for Miami that period. Scoring 4 goals that period. The Warcats started the period as they did each period, first, second, and third period, with goals on their first shifts. Had an 8-4 advantage. And then gave up a power play goal, an even strength goal, a 5-on-3 power play goal. Then another even strength one at the end with just a minute and a half to go. Tied it up 8-8. And that's about as disgusting as it gets in the third period. So, 8-8. Warcats varsity tie. Miami Junior Redhawks here at Chiller Easton. This is Sam Shalia on SammyVision. Hoping you join me next week for our next installment of SammyVision. Well, hopefully the Warcats will stay out of the box a little more than they did today. But again, join me for my live broadcast next week on SammyVision. Again, Sam Shalia now signing off.